Would you like to be able to regulate your emotions within 90 seconds, no matter how powerful those emotions are? What you're feeling are chemicals. They are hormones being released in your system, coursing throughout your entire body. But those chemicals are released by what? When your brain has a perception, it chooses the chemical cocktail that will match that perception. So if you perceive that there's a violation of your values, then the chemical cocktail will be painful. And if you perceive that there is an alignment with your values, the chemical cocktail will be pleasant and enjoyable. When you feel the chemicals in your system, they only take 45 to 90 seconds to finish running their course. Yes, the chemicals that are released will go into the bloodstream. You will feel like something very huge is moving through you. Maybe your heart will be beating, your skin will be crawling, maybe you'll become very hot or flush. But no matter what it is, it only takes 45 to 90 seconds for it to move through you. So you learn to be still. The reason why it feels like you can't control the emotions is because you get into a loop. The loop is created when you feel the emotion or the hormones coursing through you, and then you go back to the perception that originally created this chemical cocktail. And when you perceive that perception again, it re-triggers the chemical cocktail to bring more of these hormones into your system. And then when you feel the hormones into your system, you go back to perceiving. And the more you keep perceiving things as being misaligned with your values, a violation of everything you hold to be dear and important, you will continue to get the unpleasant emotions. So it's really simple. Stop going back to the one perception that's causing this chemical flood, and you will break the loop. How do we do that? Remember STOP. S-T-O-P. Stop. Stillness, thoughtfulness, observance, patience. To be still or have stillness means to not move the physical body. Outside of blinking and breathing, the first thing you must do when you feel a big emotion is nothing. No physical movements. Picture a man who says that he hit his wife because she made him mad. Will that be a good excuse? No. None of us will buy that when someone makes you mad, it makes your body have to become violent against the other person. Because inherently we all understand, even when you're emotional, you still have control over your physical muscles. So allow the chemicals to run their course and be still. Stillness, blinking, breathing, no bodily movements. Thoughtfulness is actually going into the analytical mind and asking yourself questions and then looking for the answers to those questions. What am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling that way? What is the other person feeling? Why might they be feeling that way? What could I do? What would be the best action to take? So now picture yourself standing completely still or sitting very still, but you're processing and asking yourself these questions. And then you're running through in the thoughtful mind, if I were to do this, then this could happen. But if I were to do this, then this could happen. And you're actually working out what the best case scenario would be in this interaction that's caused you to feel triggered. Observance means literally that you will observe your current surroundings. What time is it? What day is it? What is happening around me that is causing this scenario? How old am I? This is important because you don't want to fall back into an emotional flashback where you feel like you're a kid again in your parents' house and you're reverting back, which is regressing instead of being in the present moment. So make sure you're observant of everything that's around you so that you can stay grounded in the present moment. And then finally, after stillness and thoughtfulness and observance, you have patience. To be patient means to endure irritation without becoming upset. To endure suffering without becoming irritated. That's patience. So no matter what you're going through, no matter what someone said or what someone did or what's happening, you have to be able to feel the feelings without now taking it and getting angry or irritated as a result. And that means stop judging yourself. Being patient means that you say, it's okay that I got a little upset. It's okay that I might have said something that wasn't perfect. It's okay that this other person got upset or said something that was imperfect. It's okay. Patience means I'm not going to get irritated at this provocation. I'm going to stay calm. I'm going to remain calm. And now as we've done all of that, and you come out of that meditation, STOP, stop, you will have managed the emotion. 45 to 90 seconds passes. And it doesn't matter if everyone had to sit there waiting around for you to respond. It doesn't matter, because what's most important is that you don't regret your response. It's not something you have to look back at and feel bad for or apologize for. No. You can feel proud that you managed your emotions, which is what your job is. It's what your responsibility is. Remember, all emotions come from perceptions. So while you're doing your thinking, work on changing your perception from this is a violation of my values to I can see how this could align. I'll give you a quick example. If my girlfriend says, you know what, I think I'm going to go out with another man on Friday. Initially, it could cause me to feel upset. So what's happening? I'm perceiving a violation of my values. I value my relationship, I value fidelity, and now my girlfriend is violating that, right? Okay, good. Now, if I stay still and I don't move my body and I go into thoughtfulness, observance, patience, while I'm thinking, how can I change my perception? Well, as I mentioned, you should change it to how does it align with your values? How can I see this as an alignment with my values? Think about it. Pause the video, see if you can figure out how to make something like that, that's a clear violation, align with your values. Here's the answer. If she is going out with another guy, that does align with my values because I want to know who she truly is. I want her to expose her real self. I want her to be truly happy and free. So I want her to go ahead and go out with whomever she pleases. I may not be there when she's done, but at least I will know the truth. And I'm glad she felt free to be able to tell me. Do you see what I did there? I found ways that it actually aligns with my values. And what happens to my emotions? They're able to regulate because now my system doesn't keep sending me the cocktail of very painful, very uncomfortable emotions, but it levels me out. So please use this video to remind yourself how you can regulate your emotions within 90 seconds. Every human can do this no matter how bad your trauma was. Let me know if you have questions, and you can book a one-on-one with me or enroll in my online healing school.